What's up guys, it's Crypto Clutch here. I'm going to do an update video on what I've been working on the last couple of days. So as you can see, my panels are a bit more of a mess than they normally are. I could clean up a little bit more, but honestly I have the covers on most of the time and I don't really care. But basically what I've installed is these Emporia little sensor guys. They're on Amazon. I got the one that only has these one pack of these 8 50 amp sensors, which was about 125 bucks plus like tax or whatever. It was like 500 bucks I think for 4 of them. So obviously I have each one installed. You poke a little hole through my panel, and now it's got an antenna. I had a little bit of trouble with this cheap little, I guess, Ethernet to Wi-Fi. I don't know what you call those things. It's a range extender. But I hooked up to this one, and now everything's working better. So as you can see, like there's an antenna on each one. So this is what I did. So basically, just it has these little markings on it to tell you which way the breaker needs to be on each one. So even on these guys, it shows you the breaker, which direction the breaker should be. And it's pretty simple. You literally just clamp them over. You can see these things right here. You just basically undo that and then pop it on, and it's really easy. It took maybe 15 to 20 minutes per panel once I got done what I was doing. Then you just get the app, and with Wi-Fi you just connect to it. It's pretty simple. And then maybe I'll throw a screenshot right here of what it looks like on the app. I guess also you have to give power. It's like a 4-pin like CPU type power connector, but you hook it single phase like what I'm doing. You do red and black to a hot, and then the white and blue wires going to the neutral bar, which you can see right here. They do include a jumper. If you're an electrician, you know what I'm talking about. I didn't do it on this one, but I did it on the rest because I didn't know that it came with one the first time I did it, because I didn't open the accessory pack until later. I'll probably end up going through and redoing it, but I mean, I tugged on those wires and not going anywhere, so it should be fine. So the cool thing about this is it lets you double the power. So since these are all 240 volt, you can multiply it by 2 to get your estimated total power usage, even without having 16. There is a 16, like it has 16 slots, so I could, since I only have 8 breakers on each panel, I could monitor each like hot, so like the black and white on each one of these breakers, but I really don't think it's necessary. I mean, it's only another 40 bucks, so if you got a lot of money to spend and you just don't care, or you need a tax write-off for next year, maybe you made a lot of money on some crypto, I mean, that's just another 40 bucks on your panel. But I definitely highly recommend this. So at work, I've been working on this program called Grafana and Zabbix, and my next project when I'm bored would be to export all my data from each one of these and get it on a graph that's easier to view. Because the app is nice, but it doesn't bundle all 4 and like combine all 4 together. So I might mess with that just a little bit when I have time, and upload a template for you guys. Obviously you guys would have to learn how to do it, but it's not that complicated. Now the only other thing I'm having issues right now with is pollen. It is pollen season, spring obviously, and I do not have any filters on these guys, so everything is just, that's not covered, but you can't really see. But a lot of things are covered in pollen, and it's really messing my allergies. So, and it's also not good for all the dust and stuff. Also, you can see I've been working on some rigs that are like this one. It's not booting. Got other rigs that I need to work on, but I think I've hit a peak of like 300,000 hash rate or kilohash or whatever on Dynex, which I'm pretty happy about. Obviously, I think I can get up to like 400, maybe 500,000 souls if I can get all my cards working. But it's gonna take me a while to do that. My biggest problem I'm mining now is just not having a workstation. So maybe I need to look for like some sort of retractable desk that I can like install right here and then like fold it down and fold it back up. But that's for another time. Right now I'm just really using this box of GPUs and these cases as temporary like little workstations. But I am trying to get more of my cards online, so we'll be working on after I make this video. I am still mining Dynex and Nexa on my higher end cards. There is another coin called Ironfish that's testnet is going on right now. I know Flexpool was doing a promotion on it. But the profits aren't as crazy as what they were estimating. So I don't know if I'm gonna switch to that or not. Maybe when it goes live, I think on the 20th, I might test it out and see what kind of profits are like. I am interested in the project, but I haven't really done too much research. So obviously, if you do want to get into the coin, do your own research. And just so you know that there is a new coin that's about to drop on the 20th. It's called Ironfish. But yeah, I'll be looking into that with some of my higher end cards, and just trying to keep whatever's profitable for my Polaris. But I do need to get more of my cards online because there's quite a few cases that aren't working. I guess my main problem is right now I don't have a monitor. So what I'm thinking about doing is getting like a cheap TV and throwing it up there and getting like a mobile connection for HDMI. So I can just slap an HDMI and these onboard graphics, and then I'll be able to look at the screen up on my TV, and I'll have like a keyboard or something, and I'll be able to manage it that way. Right now I've been doing most things on my laptop, which it works, but if something is on the BIOS level or like it's waiting for a keyboard input, there's no way for me to tell if that's what the problem is. Also, I can't see if there's some kind of error when it's trying to boot up the firmware or HiveOS. I might be looking at switching to move away from HiveOS, because at least until HiveOS, not HiveOS, at least until profits come up, HiveOS is taking $3 per rig, and on a rig that's maybe making 80 cents a day, that's several days of your profit, and I can easily just deploy some kind of Linux distro and just download the miners manually. Obviously, I want some way of managing that, but there's plenty of Linux things that can do that. It's obviously not as nice as Hive, but it would be free. So that's something I could be looking into. If you guys would be interested in that, let me know. Or if you guys know of a better mining software for GPUs that isn't as pricey as Hive, but it still has similar feature sets, let me know. Obviously, I know like MinerStat, I think there's Simple Mining and all that stuff, which is a little bit cheaper, but still not that big of a difference. So if you hear me get a little stuffy, I'm sorry, it's all the power. But yeah, that's what I've been up to. Big thing was just getting those Emporia things in. I really want to see that so I can get live data on my panels and my circuits, make sure I'm not overloading anything. Yeah, I'm going to get to working on all these rigs and then try not to die from allergies. So I hope you guys have a good week, and guys enjoy crypto. Peace out.